only 50 milligrams can kill an adult. How terrifying is the most dangerous metal on Earth? As a radioactive metallic element, uranium was initially not given much attention and was even used to color glass and ceramics. It wasn't until 1938 when German physicists Hahn and Strassmann discovered that uranium could undergo fission and release enormous energy in the laboratory that uranium became a focus for scientists and eventually became the fuel for nuclear reactors. However, before that, products colored with uranium continued to flow into the market. In New Jersey, USA, a teenager once dug out an old plate from his family's warehouse and brought it to school for a science experiment. To everyone's shock, the plate was found to be highly radioactive during the science class, leaving students and teachers terrified. It was only when hazardous materials experts arrived at the scene that everyone slowly calmed down. It's important to note that anything related to nuclear reactions has a high probability of being very dangerous, and uranium is no exception. After numerous experiments, scientists were amazed to discover that uranium not only had tremendous power but also had a half-life of 4.5 billion years. This means that land contaminated with uranium would take at least 4.5 billion years to recover. However, in the eyes of some aggressive individuals, this made it the perfect material for making atomic bombs. So, during World War II, a uranium-containing atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima, Japan, turning the city into an inferno. The bomb released a large amount of uranium along with many types of radioactive rays, including alpha and beta radiation. Those who survived the atomic bomb's firestorm were then exposed to massive amounts of radiation, leading to symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, fever, and acute radiation sickness within a month. To this day, the epicenter of the explosion remains a radiologically contaminated area. However, what you may not know is that this incredibly dangerous metal, uranium, is something humans consume every day. Uranium naturally exists in soil, rocks, and water, and even the air you breathe can carry uranium particles, which settle on the Earth's surface with the help of wind and rain. According to data, the average person ingests at least 0.07 micrograms of uranium per day. But there's no need to be overly concerned because such tiny amounts of uranium are mostly metabolized normally and do not harm the body. However, if the intake exceeds 50 milligrams, your kidney function will collapse, leading to kidney failure, and even the brink of death. What's even more terrifying is that under the influence of radiation from radioactive events, the body's kidneys and nervous system will fail to function properly, greatly increasing the risk of cancer. The brain is also highly likely to undergo uncontrollable chemical reactions due to uranium's influence, and pregnant women may experience miscarriages or even fetal deformities. But who would have thought that such a dangerously terrifying metal would be made into a toy by the American A.C. Gilbert Toy Company? This Gilbert U-238 Atomic Energy Lab toy not only contains various radioactive materials but also 4 uranium ore samples. What's even deadlier is that in addition to uranium, this toy also includes polonium-210, which is even more deadly than uranium. Only 0.1 microgram is enough to kill an adult. All of these toxic substances appear on a children's toy, and anyone who bought this toy at the time would likely have been terrified when they found out. Even though the US government has now banned A.C. Gilbert from selling this toy, there are still many people willing to pay a hefty price to collect this historically most dangerous children's toy, daring to dance on the edge of a knife. 50. Tags. A.C. Gilbert. Title: How terrifying is the most dangerous metal on Earth? Just 50 milligrams can be lethal. Tags: dangerous metal, uranium, radioactivity, nuclear fission, atomic bomb, Hiroshima, environmental pollution, radioactive toy, health risks, nuclear safety. Description: this video delves into the characteristics and history of uranium, labeled as the most dangerous metal on Earth. It examines the radioactive nature of uranium, its capability for nuclear fission, and its role in the Hiroshima atomic bomb explosion. The video explores the potential health risks of uranium present in the environment and the danger posed by the uranium-containing children's toy manufactured by the American A.C. Gilbert Toy Company.